Let's get these fires started.
Mr. Brian again.
You know what it is. Here we go.
I'm so young.
Yes.
Standing on my 10 toes, I stay strong. So I still move on, no matter what goes on.
No matter.
Started from a far place, moving on. Because I started from a far place. I'm all about the money making. Don't got time for any hate.
Wefobz the podcast. Right here.
Because I started from a far place.
Yes. Definitely. Welcome, ladies and gents. You are keeping it posted with Chieflott.
Yes, sir.
And guysosmooth. And this is another Wefobz podcast. Special Wefobz podcast actually coming right to ya. Before that, disclaimer, anything that we say or do on this podcast is for pure entertainment and educational purposes only. Please don't hold it against us.
Absolutely.
You may fact check us, whatever. We can agree to disagree on most of the other topics also that we put on here. But once again, disclaimer, this is only for entertainment and educational purposes. Thank you.
Also, our Wefobz Mission, just to remind everybody, we are here to promote and encourage the changing of negative mindsets, stigmas, situations, and encounters into positive outcomes.
Yes, sir.
Well, I love that. I love it. I freaking love it.
I'm there with you, Chief. But things about to get a little heavy up in here, and I hope everybody can start handling what we're about to bring.
This is a very special, a few strings of segments that we're going to be going back to back. First and foremost, we want to give a huge shout out to everybody. We have reached a milestone that has now allowed us to move on to the next part of our Wefobz podcast. And a lot of questions of why the avatars? What's this Wefobz all about? Why coconuts? What's this whole, everything, right? So go to the website. You will be able to see everything in text form.
Wefobz.io, Wefobz.io.
There will be a category in there for FAQs, Wefobz, frequently asked questions. You can see all this.
Facts.
So throughout the next few segments, we're going to go through each and every one of them one by one and do our absolute best to break everything down. You are joining us in this journey, and we want to be extremely transparent with everybody because this is for all of us, everyone out there. So huge shout out to everyone who has allowed us to get to our biggest goal right now, which is we hit 25. Well, solid. What is our numbers, Guy?
More than 50 unique listeners and viewers on a couple of different platforms.
That may sound small to other people, but to us, that's a milestone of its own. And from here on, we can only go up. So without further ado, we're going to go in here and take the time to break everything down. And we're going to do our absolute best to answer as much as we can with each segment. And today, we're going to start off with the number one, why build Wefobz and what is the concept behind it?
True. All right. So we got a couple of details we want to put to you. As Chief said, why build Wefobz and what is the concept behind it? Just wanted to repeat what he said, what the question was. These are going to be listed on our facts. So we wanted to make money using our skills and experience in the entertainment and business. And when I'm talking about this is Chieflott and I, guysosmooth. We started to come up with this concept. So the other thing we wanted to do, we wanted an easier way to sell products to the mainstream audiences from within our niches.
Mainstream audience, key word, in our niches. We're Pacific Islanders. What's up?
We also wanted to make sure our products were in high demand.
Absolutely.
We wanted a platform that understood and incorporated our values, both Chieflott's values and my values. Okay?
Very important.
We also wanted, go ahead, Chief.
Yeah, we also wanted to keep creating and producing entertainment products and projects.
We are both entertained. We come from an entertainment background. That's where our specialties lie. I mean, we are jack of all trades too at the same time. I mean, but this is what we were focused on. Anyhow, let's get all this this very formal thing out of the way, Chief, and then we'll talk about it more.
Absolutely.
So this concept, fresh out the boat, has always been defined as a negative stigma or concept that categorizes people who are new to a location or region as being awkward within that community. Okay, we wanted to take that stigma and create a positive outcome out of it. This is the concept behind Wefobz. So we couldn't use fresh off the boat or fob because it was already trademarked and copyrighted by other entities, like other businesses, other people, other creators. Okay, so we both came up with Wefobz instead, whereas it's a play on the statement, we are fobs in our own ways. We are fresh off the boat in our own ways. Okay, we wanted the Wefobz concept to become a positive outlook where people realize they can breathe fresh off the boat to any new location or experience, but they also must realize or recognize that they can turn into specialists, professionals, or veterans after a given amount of time, exposure, and learning within that same location or experience. Pretty heavy, pretty deep.
It's great. Yeah, man. Like, ooh, let's go. Keep going, brother.
Keep going? All right, man. Now, because we, the founders, have deep roots in our indigenous Pacific Island communities, we also wanted to design fresh off the boating out, bob it out.
Fob moment right there, bro.
So because we have deep roots in the indigenous Pacific Island communities, we wanted to design our brand to showcase our influence from that. We wanted to show people that within the Wefobz brand. Okay. And this is where we get into why you're seeing these designs, these coconuts, these backgrounds. It also is, if you see on our NFTs, we will get into that later. But our initial designs are unhusked coconuts. Look at me. It's a weird coconut, but I'm supposed to be unhusked. Symbolism of unhusked.
We even thought of bananas too, man. Like,
that's what it's for someone. It is your popo. Is that what they call it? Yeah. Okay. So, well, let me get back to it. Our initial designs are unhusked coconuts with a variety of facial expressions: sad, angry, happy, laughing, and backgrounds known as traits attached to each one of them. We created a whole creative genesis story behind the development of these designs, whereas their face expressions and backgrounds represent our experiences and feelings from within our Islander communities, which we want to share with the world. So the literal art of what we design, the arts that you are seeing in the Wefobz brand, the different types of art related to Wefobz, there's meaning behind everything that's put there. It was intentional. Everything. It was designed that way intentionally. Okay. In our indigenous communities, there is a strong sense of belonging and being held to moral values or standards. That's pretty big where we come from. We wanted to bring that influence into our Wefobz brand by promoting the selling of our concepts as non-fungible tokens, aka NFTs.
Remember that.
Yeah.
Remember that. This is essentially an NFT project overall.
It definitely is. We know and we recognize that the influences of our island communities are not all positive, and there are cons to these influences. And there is some, something on the negative side of the bad side. But we have intentionally designed our brand to make heavy use of the pros of these influences using humor, compromise, humility.
Very important.
And assertiveness.
Follow along. Let's do this. Come on now.
Yeah. We want to create a brand that uproots the bad, negative habits of traditional, ineffective community practices. And instead, we want to instill effective practices from our experiences gathered. Okay. These experiences were gathered from a variety of sources to help make ourselves and our communities more productive and progressive towards, now this is very key for the Wefobz brand,
Very
all
important.
of that towards financial gain
Gains
and freedom.
Yeah.
Woo! On the final part of our facts for the first segment, this is why Wefobz is designed with the outline of an unhusked coconut, with a variety of facial expressions and a variety of backgrounds, each one a unique one-of-one artwork for rarity and trade potential. All of that I have just said answers the question, why build Wefobz, and what is the concept behind the brand? Oh, it's a mouthful, man.
That's a mouthful, but let's go ahead and get them bills paid real quick, bro.
Oh,
We'll come back and we'll wrap this up.
Yeah, definitely. We'll be right back after these messages. So Wefobz is brought to you by Wefobz Enterprise, and we're talking about the Wefobz Nation store. You're gonna definitely want to check out the Wefobz Nation store. There's a bunch of things over there that you probably want to pick up. The Wefobz Nation store sells a lot of things that Wefobz Nation members are interested in. Check it out. We've got cool merchandise over there. We've got also things pertaining to, interests such as anime, utensils from the kitchen, whatever. The whole friggin' lot of them. We also got bestseller section in that Wefobz Nation store. In our bestseller section, you can find everything that Wefobz Nation members usually order on sites such as Amazon and so forth. We are an Amazon affiliate, so whenever you're clicking or you're buying something from our Wefobz Nation store's bestseller section, you're definitely investing into Wefobz. And there you have it, Wefobz at wefobz.io. Wefobz. And we're back for the second half of our Wefobz podcast. Welcome back, ladies and gents. So, Chief, we just had a mouthful about why build Wefobz and what is the concept behind it. Do you think we need to do anything else with that? Do you think we need to do anything more with that information? Do I need to water it down?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, in terms of there's anything to add or subtract? No, but I'm pretty sure everybody would like to have a little more deeper insight in what exactly all that means, right?
And then when it comes to insight, it's actually what we're talking about, ladies and gents, is to get you to understand why we built Wefobz and why we have the concepts behind it. So, Chief, if you allow me, I will go back and review everything we spoke about from the beginning.
Let's go. Yes, sir. Please do so.
So I'm just going to paraphrase at the earlier, why build Wefobz? Basically, what it is for a way Chief and I can try to make money using our skills, literally. And it benefits us, but we also want to be of benefit to others as well. It's a circle. It's a merry-go-round of things. We want that good karma to go out and come back. Does that make any sense?
Yeah. We come from the entertainment background, audio and film to be specific. Combined over 50 years at this, almost 50 years together in the industry.
Yes, those are facts.
That is a wealth of knowledge and skills that we have designed specifically for this project, and very, very happy to share this with the world. This platform is for all of us, and
to even add more to it, we wanted to make a living off of what we love doing, and what Chief and I love doing is entertainment. That's basically why we got into the profession, why we studied it, why we got our certifications in it, and that's why we focused on building this Wefobz brand. Okay, now then you ask us about what's the concept behind it, what's the whole idea behind the Wefobz brand. If you're looking at us right now, we're like floating coconuts. talking to you, the whole concept behind it is based on the fresh off the boat concept. The phrase fresh off the boat, it was coined, or should I say they made that phrase to be a bad phrase, to look down on people from foreign lands going into other lands and, you know, saying that, you don't know nothing. We wanted to take that and we wanted to flip the script. We want to make this phrase into a positive phrase. That's what we believe to do. We wanted to catch on to that. It was catchy to us, but we couldn't use fob. We couldn't use fresh off the boat. So we came up with Wefobz. You know, we are fob. Whenever you go someplace new or you come into some new work or new career, you are fresh off the boat to the career. But you also must recognize, after spending some time in it, after gaining the skills, the exposure, you can become a specialist, a professional, and a veteran to that career, which makes you enlightened. Makes you, what? You mastered it, is what I could say, right? Am I going a little off track here, or?
No, you hitting it.
I can't be going off track, man. We're talking about the concept that we just developed. So Wefobz, yo, you may be new somewhere. You may not know how to do anything. No worries. Wefobz, we get better at it afterwards if we want to. We wanted to make a play on that concept, and we wanted to bring that to be our brand within the entertainment business. All right. So I hope.
And because it goes hand in hand with technology.
Oh yeah.
So
you're gonna
heavily into both entertainment and in technology.
Well, I think entertainment is, you know, I don't think I know for a fact. You can also quote me on this one. Entertainment drives technology, and technology drives entertainment. We in the business understand that hand in hand. Wefobz tries to capitalize on it from our viewpoint, from our beliefs and our values and what we want. Once again, what we want, why we built Wefobz, we're trying to earn a living, make a living. We're trying to earn some money using our skills and our experiences. And bro, I almost forgot. The concept behind Wefobz is heavily influenced by where we come from. You and me both come from Pacific Island community, the Samoan community. We want to use that. We wanted to bring that to our forefront in the Wefobz brand. We wanted to show people we were brought up this certain way, and we wanted to share a lot of the pros of being brought up in that kind of sense, right? But
I was born in the United States, man, and I was raised back home in Samoa, American Samoa. And when I came back, to my surprise, I'm a fob.
Wefobz, bro.
I was like, also because I came from home is where, and I come back to America where I was born. I'm a fob.
Well, let me look at it this way, bro. Do you see yourself as a fob anymore? Are you fresh off the boat anymore? You actually feel as a more enlightened person now. You've learned the ways, but now you can pass on what the experiences that you learned to others to help them with their fresh off the boat moments, right? That's the Wefobz brand, people. And when I say the influences come from our island community influences, you see coconuts floating around. You see our designs within our NFTs are made out of coconuts, different backgrounds. They tell the story of the creators being us, Chieflott and guysosmooth. Now, if you really want to get down into the nitty gritty behind our call names, these are like pen names. These are like theater names, okay? Those are the whole concepts behind it. Remember, this is the entertainment industry we're dealing with here. And then you want to get into what we hold value, what we're putting into our Wefobz brand, the value that we're bringing into it, the value that we believe in. Those have to deal with like humor, compromise, humility, and assertiveness. That's what we want to build this financial platform on. This is our beliefs, okay? Us being him and I being the creators.
Humility is probably the biggest thing on that, bro. Like
it is, bro, but you also gotta add that. I mean, you don't master it, but then you also got to add that with assertiveness, man. You can't let people run over you. You can't be a doormat, right? And we also want to say that we're not saying that the community we come from is the answer to everything. It's the influences. We're taking the pros of that community, the pros that we've learned from it, and we're inserting it into our brand. We're also using our experiences with other communities and other cultures and other exposures. We're using our experiences to help us build this brand into a financially profitable and sustainable brand, because we're trying to gain what we call financial freedom. That's a real big concept with us, with the Wefobz brand. And if you're on board, we're recruiting. If you're on board with everything we just said right there, hit us up. Comments, like, subscribe, share. This is what Wefobz, or should I say, this is the answer to that question. Why build Wefobz, and what's the concept behind it? Okay.
If financial freedom is not your goal, and I'm talking to you listeners
and viewers,
I want to say BS. Because
Wefobz, man. You know what, Uso? I think we said a lot there.
We sure did. That's a lot.
Oh man, bro. Any closing words, man? We gotta take this out,
again,
bro.
Yes, absolutely, man. Shout out to everybody again for allowing us to reach this point of our journey. Thank you. Continue to listen, like, throw some comments up in there, share, go to the website, wefobz.io, and you'll see everything there. Like, get yourself educated and grab some NFTs. Stay tuned for the next one. We're going to go back to back with the next episode coming in at What is Wefobz? We're going to go deep into this segment by segment. Thanks for tuning in. Love you. Bless Wefobz.
I'm going to say less. Wefobz.